Hey, what's up, everybody, man? So I know I'm a few days late, but I wanted to come here and talk to you all about two things. The first thing I want to talk about is the NFL banning the hip drop tackle. And the second thing I want to talk to you all about is the NFL changing the kickoff and kick return format. So let's start with the hip drop tackle. So the NFL, they have unanimously banned the hip drop tackle. And the reason why they banned it is because they feel like it's a problem. It's hurt. Guys are getting hurt. And, you know, the NFL, they're all for their players not getting hurt, which is why the defense and the league has become so soft. So here's a look at what a hip drop tackle is for people that don't know what it is. It's when you're using a swivel technique to basically tackle an opponent. So basically you grab him by his hips or whatever and use your body weight to bring him down. And the reason why players are getting hurt is because when players are bringing that player down, dudes' ankles and knees and legs are getting twisted and all this other shit, and guys are getting hurt. So they claim that the tackle was performed 230 times last year. Now, the 230 tackles, 15 players got hurt. So that's a small percentage, but that's high enough for the league to be like, hey, this ain't about to keep flying, you know? So here's how I personally feel about it. I don't like that it's being banned. You know, they're just making it harder for defenders to play defense. It's already hard enough to play defense in the league because everything is a fucking penalty, bro. You hit a dude 1 point second after you throw the ball, it's roughing the passer. It didn't used to be like that. You sack the quarterback, you put your weight on him. It's roughing the passer. Now you're giving up a first down. Back in the day, dudes used to fear going across the middle of the field because they know Ray Lewis was there to smack them. They knew Sean Taylor was running across that field somewhere. Players really fear being on that field for real. Now you can put an average dude in the slot and he catching the ball. He cool. He ain't got nothing to be worried about because he know these players can't hit him hard. And if they hit him hard, it's probably going to be a once in a motherfucking lifetime type of thing. You know, so players are no longer scared of their life on the field like they were back in the day. So that's why I personally feel like you have so many receivers and skilled players playing at a good enough level. There's a lot of skilled, good dudes that play receiver in the league, tight end, etc. because they don't got to worry about being hit or suffering the consequences for catching that ball across the field, you know? Also, if a player catches the ball in general, you can't hit him until he takes a few steps because they deem the player defenseless as soon as he touches the ball, which I don't like. Because at the end of the day, when you hit a dude hard or hit a dude as soon as you catch the ball, your job is for him to really drop the ball. You're not necessarily trying to hurt the dude, but since dudes are getting hurt and since the league has been sued in the past for brain injuries, concussions, CTE, and etc., the league, they had to crack down on the hard hits. So now, you know, being a hard hitter means nothing in the NFL. It really doesn't. You seen Vontaze Burfict, he was laying the wood. He's banned out the league. He wasn't even trash. He was hitting the shit out of dudes. What's his name? Kareem Jackson was just getting suspended. He even got suspended and fined a few times because he not getting niggas shit loose. You feel me? So the league, they don't like it, and people don't like it, you know. And it's sad because it's taking away the traditions of defense. Like defense, at the end of the day, man, if you can hit hard, you should be able to exercise that. Being a prospect coming into the draft that hits hard means nothing to the league now because you can't exercise that talent and that ability and that toughness and strength. You can't exercise, you feel me? So banning the hip drop tackle, it sucks because, you know, the hip drop tackle, it may hurt dudes, but this can be the difference between somebody getting a first down or not, somebody scoring a touchdown or not, somebody getting in field goal range or not. You telling players that the only way they can tackle is by hip drop, I'm not feeling it, bro. I mean, it's by form tackling, I'm not feeling it, bro. You got big Derrick Henry run all over the field. Dudes just trying to get him down, bro. They don't mean no harm or nothing. They just trying to get Derrick Henry down. They trying to get Nick Chubb down. They trying to get dudes down, man. You already told Nick can't hit hard. They can't hit this place and that place. You just trying to tackle him. And now I can't use my weight to bring down this big ass dude, strong dude. You know, it's just not fair to the defense. It's clear as day. This is an offensive league. And a lot of touchdowns will be given up because of this. A lot of touchdowns will be given up. A lot of first downs will be given up because players now ain't trying to give up that 15-yard penalty. They're not trying to get fined. They're not trying to potentially be suspended, you know? So it sucks. It really sucks. And I just hate that the league is getting away from this being a physical game. Like, it's football. These players, at the end of the day, they know what they signed up for. They've been playing this all their life. I can understand you trying to protect players from getting brain injuries and concussions with the helmet penalties. I understand it, you know, but anything outside of the helmet, it's like, hey, you're really taking away from the game and you're just making it hard for defenses to play defense, man. So I'm not a fan of it, and clearly it doesn't matter who's a fan of it. The league's going to proceed because they care about the product on the field, and they really just want the offense to start scoring more points because the numbers are down for offense to score points. So this is a way for them to not only save injuries and lawsuits, but it's going to help the offensive players score. And it's crazy because there's not a lot that the offense can't do. The offense, they just can't hold. They can't offensive pass interference. They started calling little penalties here and there for lowering your shoulder, which also sucks. You know, I should be able to run a dude over if I want to. You know, we got shoulder pads on. Why can't I run him over? You know, so the game's overall just getting soft. It's overall getting soft, and I'm not a fan of it, you know. Now it's time to talk about the kickoff new format. So basically they're copying off the XFLs, how they do it. Here's a look at how it looks. The way it's going to be, the kicker will kick from the 35-yard line. There's going to be 1 or 2 returners lined up like normal. The kick team will line up at the opponent's 40-yard line. The return team will line up between its own 35 and 30-yard line, the setup zone. And no one can move until the ball is caught or hits the ground. Kicks must land between the 20 and the goal line, the landing zone. Touchbacks come out at the 30. Kicks that hit the landing zone and bounce into the end zone come out to the 20. Out of bounds kicks or kicks landing before the 20 will be a penalty to the 40-yard line. There's no fair catches, and onside kicks will be run traditionally, but teams must notify officials, and this can only be done in the fourth quarter only. And surprise onside kicks are not allowed. So basically what they're doing with this, they setting it up to where it's a new format. They're trying to give kick returners a chance to actually return kicks because over the past few years, it's been hard for dudes to really take returns to the crib. Once again, they want this to be a high-scoring, offensively ran team. You know, so they're making it harder for defenders to fight off these blocks and get to the tackle to tackle these guys. You know, that's how they're trying to make it. And they're making it to where you about to actually run this ball out and play. We're not about to be doing these fair catches. There's not going to be too many touchbacks. They're trying to make these dudes go out there and play, and you will be penalized for letting the ball, you know, basically go into the end zone if it touched the landing zone and things like that. So they're trying to make these dudes actually play, and they trying to give dudes a better chance of scoring. That's all it is. I don't really have, you know, a dislike or like about it. It's definitely something I have to see, but it's clear as day this is also part of the league trying to get more points to be generated so fans can be excited about seeing these crazy kick returns and all this other stuff. Just like they want to see all these dudes score these touchdowns, these long runs, etc., man. So it's all a part of the plan. I'm not surprised about it. I don't really feel a way about it. I feel neutral about it. But as far as that hip drop tackle, I'm not a fan. And, you know, sooner or later, they might as well just make it flag football, man, because, you know, they're making it hard for dudes to really play good defense, man. So let me know what y'all think in the comments section about both rules. What else would you like to see banned? Let me know everything, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I got more content coming soon.